Two of my buddies, free-thinking, open-minded women who've got plenty to say, including the wonderful Amanda Stoker. Women for Reagan. Now, was this a piece of art or a T-shirt that you had when you were back in university? And, of course, Senator Holly Hughes, who is with the Liberal Party in New South Wales.
I am going to be offended for Amanda on that one. Back at university, she wouldn't have barely been born.
I know, but I'm just, we'll get the backstory of the art later, because obviously, like the man cave, you have to explain anything. That takes all that time. Amanda, do you think that the Liberal Party should sign up to the passing of the law on 43%?
No, I don't. And the reason that I don't is that it will make life harder. It will make life more expensive for the people in our community that are doing it the toughest. It will put the jobs of people in our industrial, manufacturing, transport, agricultural sectors at risk. And none of those things are what our country needs.
Yeah, I mean, Holly, what do you think? Obviously, the party, its current position is they're not going anywhere near it.
No.
Obviously, one or two little sooks may well cross the floor. Good luck to them.
Yep.
They'll be able to go on the ABC until eventually they get rolled over, like all the other people who crossed the floor and went against the government, of course, and then all got rolled by the Teals. What do you think, though?
This issue's gone beyond what the target is. The target now is fundamentally irrelevant. This is now about legislating the target. And once you put these things into law, they become a lawyer's picnic. But it also means that when we get close to 2030, and you think of the world is a bit of a tinderbox at the moment, we are now going to put into law 43%. So when we get to 2029, and we're not quite there, turning the lights on now becomes optional because we have to, under law, make this target so that we no longer have that flexibility of how we're going to manage ourselves as a country.
But also the activists, deep state, bureaucracy, business, whatever, they're all going to pretend like it is December 2029 from the second this thing passes. But Amanda, there it is the bigger philosophical conversation where there's this big chunk of the Liberal Party that says, hey guys, we didn't lose any seats to people who wanted to dump net zero. We lost half a dozen seats to people who wanted 60, 75% action on climate change. And their view is that climate will be to the modern Liberal Party what boats were to the most recent versions of the Labor Party, that it's an issue that they will just never be able to fight out of a paper bag on. Why are they wrong?
Because they miss the big opportunity that lies here as Labor seeks to make itself appear more green-like, more extreme in its environmental policy, more extreme in its social policy. The great opportunity that lies to scoop up and bring within our embrace many of the people who a generation or two ago would have been traditional Labor voters would be lost if we too fall down the trap of pandering to elites rather than listening to the majority of the people in this country and their needs.
I'm with you. Quick break, ladies, stick around because I want to talk to you about unis and how they continually lower the bar, but we keep paying and no one pays us back. More in a sec here on Paul Murray, live, and don't forget Rita Panning about 6 minutes from now.